Hey folks, this clip is brought to you by Rattle and Snap Tennessee Whiskey from Lockstill Distillery. Make your own luck just like Tennessee football's fast-paced Rattle and Snap offense with Rattle and Snap Tennessee Whiskey. Give us your full rundown on Nico Crompton, and then, like I said, you got to give the people what they want. What'd you think?
Personally?
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to know, former Vols quarterback, how
Yeah,
are you feeling about Nico after 2 drives?
I think he played well. He had some jitters, which is obviously expected because that's the most playing time he's got. It's just a matter of because we're playing Connecticut. Anybody's going to look good if we can. And I'm going to preference it this way. I'm not saying this is the case. Okay. But you could sit here and argue for Gaston Moore being just as good after today because it's Connecticut. No, you can. You can. If you look at it, here's why. It's because it's Connecticut. That's why I'm preferencing it that way. You could. Yeah. The only thing that Nico really did much better than him was the scramble run. He sat in the pocket, and here's the part about it. This is where I've been trying to tell everybody with our system, with our offensive system. The scramble on third down, throw to the right, correct? Everybody's going to say it's a hell of a play, aren't they? How long did he sit in the pocket before he scrambled? And just stare down a receiver? 3 seconds. That you get on Joe for that. All I'm getting at is that is our system. He's going to be great in our system. We know that. But we got to stop just because of the name. We got to stop saying he's better than everybody else. Whoever puts in, we've got a good system for what we do. I'm going to enjoy watching Nico. We all are. I just think he needs to put on 10 to 15 pounds, though, for hits. He can run the ball. Well, I think he needs to be a little more protected, but that's going to come with another year in college. So it's going to be fun to watch him. God forbid next year something happen. He's not a Heisman winner, but at least Gaston can control the offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, oh, we got better, but
yes, I don't feel like with Gaston Moore that it would just be, disaster.
It's not explosive. No, it's not going to be explosive, but it's not going to be blow it up.
Yes, exactly.
Which is good because you got to have that. But this is good that he's getting playing time and he's going to get the red shirt. Well, we say that, barring an injury. You know what I'm saying? So in theory, going to get a red shirt, so he'll be a freshman next year, which is phenomenal to have. I mean, he didn't get much playing time in the other 2 games. I looked it up. He's only thrown the ball, was it like 5 or 6 times until tonight? It would be nice to get more. It would have been nice to get him more playing time earlier, like we've all talked about. But
I think they said he had 16 plays coming at 16, 17. I don't remember.
It's something like that. But I mean, tonight was good. The scramble on the third down, stepping up in the pocket, great. Like we talked about before, a lot of people showed up. If he doesn't get, and I don't know if it was like after the fact of the guy trying to swipe his leg, but if he stays on his feet, he's going to score there. He's going to outrun that guy because he's got a little speed behind him. He's sneaky quick is what I'm getting at. But yeah, I mean, it was exciting to see, but it's Connecticut at the moment. I'm just glad he looked good against Connecticut because we would have been concerned if he didn't. We'll say it that way.
Yes, 100%. I would say his awareness and his elusiveness are great.
They were good.
Yeah, for a freshman, that I don't know how much more that you could ask out of a guy. That was awesome. Throwing the ball, as you said, I don't know that you saw better throws from him compared to Gaston Moore. I mean, they were both kind of there in terms of throwing the ball.
And the reason why is because they ran the same plays. And I do like that we did, and Joe did it, Nico did it, Gaston it, the same play, fake QB draw, tailback up the seam with the tight end. All 3 were completions. That's awesome to see. You know what I mean? Like that is. Yeah. So those were, we didn't have to do a lot of crazy stuff. We'll say it that way. But I think they all handled the system efficiently. I do. I'm going to kind of go out on a limb here and say that I was excited to see his first play in, a little jet sweep. Side note, awesome that you get passing yards for these. It's just awesome. I mean, it really is. You next thing you know, you're like, oh, I got 320 yards and 100 of them on jet sweeps. But
few things go better with a Tennessee sports victory than an awesome whiskey. And actually, me and Jonathan Crompton had a drink of whiskey during the postgame show of every football win this past season. And more specifically, we had Rattle and Snap Tennessee Select Straight Whiskey. You can see it right there behind me. Log Still Distillery has released a new Tennessee whiskey product line called Rattle and Snap Tennessee Whiskey, named after a long-forgotten game of chance. Rattle and Snap is a whiskey for those who make their own luck. There's a 4-year and an 8-year version of Rattle and Snap whiskey. And actually, this one behind me is the 4-year version right here. It's perfect for making your favorite whiskey cocktails or just drinking neat. It's really great stuff. And I mean, you can see it there. The bottle looks great too. You can find Rattle and Snap right now in stores across Tennessee. And Rattle and Snap is also available in Kentucky, Indiana, and Mississippi. So run, don't walk to get yourself some Rattle and Snap whiskey. And follow Rattle and Snap on Instagram at Rattle and Snap Whiskey. That is Rattle and Snap Tennessee Select Straight Whiskey.
D. Williams looked dangerous at the ball at receiver.
Yes.
I was excited about that.
Give the man the football. Yes.
I'm not saying it's like 40 plays at receiver, but he might need a package to actually get some meaningful. He's dangerous with the ball. I was excited to see that. There's a lot of good things tonight. There really was.
Yes, I had completely forgotten about D. Williams because, number of touches was very low, but like he was really exciting.
I was like, oh, I didn't think about him playing offense.
I mean, it's kind of like my overall feeling with Nico. I get the strategy. I get why Heupel took him back out. You have all different. You don't want to get him hurt. Kind of that, protecting him, all of that. I want to see more from him. Period. Yeah. I just did, and same with D. Williams. It's all kind of in the same line. I just want to see these dudes who are, new and exciting and fun, and the guys for the future. And I mean, you've seen a ton from D. Williams on returns, but in that offense, I think he could be a really good piece for you. I still don't really understand why he's not playing more, but regardless, he did finally play on offense, and that's nice to see.
Pat Rose brought up a really good personnel. D, Squirrel, and Sampson. I'm not mad at that. I would not be mad at seeing that on the field.
Yes, please.
That would be super dangerous because it'd be fast. You got to pick your poison, who you're going to cover, get them out in space. I would like that one.
Yeah, the amount of shiftiness and speed there is crazy if that trio's on the field. So I like that a lot, even though, with Nico, wish you could have seen more, and even though I get it. But I really liked what we saw from him, and I think with him the future is bright. And let's just see.
I saw what I was expecting. Not many snaps, like I said, at halftime because of the score. And then once we got the 2 pick sixes, it was going to be even less time. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like the perfect storm to not get him in as much as everybody wanted because we hadn't even been on the field and we've got 14 extra points. So for what he was given, he did well. Getting out of the pocket, making the third down throw, great. O-line gave him protection. The scramble on third down, stepping up, really good job. It's just we're all wanting to see it against a non-Connecticut style team. But this year, because he's not the starter, that's what we're going to get. And that's okay because he just needs to make sure he progresses into next year for when it's his shot to go shine.
Timothy Super Chatty says, actually, Gastonmore had better touch on the ball than both Nico and Milton.
I'm not going to disagree with that. Milton has 0 touch. We all know that.
Yeah.
And for all the people that remember Randy Johnson, he's Randy Johnson. You know what I mean? Like every time he's throwing, he's trying to kill the bird.
Yes. He's all heat.
All gas, no brakes.
Exactly. But on the whole, everything that you wanted to see from that game, and there you have it.